Oh, we have got the funniest thing you've ever seen. The stupidest, funniest thing you've ever seen.
Would you say this is top 5 funniest clips we'll ever show on the show?
I think so.
So far. Like, not this show, like any show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
All right, so this is Beyond the Great Firewall. Let's take a look at what's happening here.
I'd like to set this up real quick.
Please do.
A woman and her boyfriend go into a dentist.
But don't say what.
I won't.
Okay.
They go into a dentist and talk to the guy that did the procedure. I just want to clear it up because later they're going to talk to the manager.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
So anyway, let's also just say this happened in Nanjing, and it happened in January of this year, so a month ago. Okay. This is a month old, okay? So it's fairly current. Let's take a quick look. We'll get out of here because of the subtitles. All right. Let's see.
记得我吗？那个上个月来这边补过牙齿。
怎么了？
补完牙之前，那个生理期都很正常，补完牙之后大姨妈就没来过，而且最近有点食欲不振。
对，非常严重。你这是什么意思啊？
就是有没有可能你们那个补牙材料有问题
I have to pause it there. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are following along, but they come in there and she's like, "Oh, I had a filling last month, and now my period's not regular, or it's stopped, and I don't have appetite. And is it possible that your filling made me pregnant?"
Now, no double entendre jokes.
This is not. Yeah,
it doesn't work in Chinese.
No,
like
no,
that.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like the tooth filling.
Yes.
I mean, okay, so I'm sorry. Let's see what the guy says.
导致我现在怀孕了呢。
你这说的什么啊？
Yeah, it's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Like, I can't take it seriously.
No, I mean, I wouldn't take it seriously.
No. First I'd laugh and I'd be like, get the hell out of here.
Exactly. He's like, what the hell
You
are you talking
rascals.
about? Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
可是没补牙之前我好好的，补完牙之后就不正常了。
你怀孕跟我这补牙有啥关系啊？
What does pregnancy have to do with the filling? He's asking, which is a valid question.
And this is going to raise the curtain off your eyes here, because you are now going to see how bad China's sex education is.
Yes.
Because of what these young people believe. I mean, they're probably like my age or in their 30s.
Yeah, I feel like
right?
even maybe a bit younger.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
有什么不正常的？那我之前没补牙之前不是都好好的吗？
你听过哪个补牙是把人补怀孕的？
Yeah.
那个有人在游泳池游泳。
Okay, so I mean,
just now you get it. Right?
Yeah. So, okay. He's like, what does getting a tooth filling have to, with getting pregnant? Well, she's like, well, I was fine before I got my filling, and people can get pregnant from swimming in a pool. I mean, how dumb? What? A pool of what? A pool of what?
Just don't say it. Say it.
Okay, I mean, maybe if you swam in a pool of semen. It's possible. I feel like it's possible. But in a normal swimming pool, I don't think so. This is stupid. It's dumb.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know, but it's dead serious. That's the problem.
Dead serious.
So, I mean, like, they're trying to come in there to get compensation or to get, like, whatever, like, damages or something. And this is the excuse. People can get pregnant from swimming in a pool, right? No, they cannot.
God.
Okay, but even if, let's just say that's true. Okay, which it's not.
Okay.
How does getting a filling in your mouth make you pregnant?
I'm trying to like devil's advocate this. You can't even do a thought experiment here.
No, it's dumb. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but like you could drink gallons of semen and you won't get pregnant because it's not going. Yeah, it's going in your mouth.
Really?
I'm sorry, but like this.
Give it a thumbs up if you like where this episode's going.
I'm just sorry, but like I don't mean to be like rude or cross or anything, but it's common sense, right?
Yes. I do want to say this.
What?
The devil's advocate here, I can prove wrong.
Yeah.
The devil's advocate would be that she went under anesthesia. You don't go under anesthesia when you get a filling. You just get Novocaine.
Yeah, you get like a local anesthetic. Yeah, you don't go to sleep. Not for a filling.
No.
I've had fillings
Definitely not in China.
I had a freaking root canal in China and they didn't give me anesthetic.
They prefer not to do anesthesia in China, so you have to keep that in mind for like most things.
Yes, exactly. Mazui.
Yeah.
都有可能怀孕，那我补牙为什么不能？肯定是你材料有问题。
那早知道我就不给你补了。
那你为什么要给他补呢？
对啊，那你为什么要给我？
The logic.
He's like, if I knew you'd be like this, I would have refused to give you a filling. And then the boyfriend's like, then why did you do it? What is this 4D chess?
What is this 4D Karen chess?
It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh
那你
my
这今天过来什么意
So
思？
now they've gone into the manager's office, right?
yeah.
The manager's like, why did you come here
是
today?
吗？
什么意思？我明
What do you
天
mean? I'm going to
去医院
hospital
你
tomorrow.
不应该把那个
Shouldn't
检
you
查
pay
费
for
和
my
医药费
medical
给我报
fees?
出来吗？
什么检查费啊？
What medical fee?
就是因为在你这
I
补
got
完
my
牙
tooth
之后，
filled here.
你
Now
会
I
主
have
要
to
是
go
有
to the
检查一下呀。
hospital.
你这好玩呢？
You're
你这
hilarious.
检查
I
费
have to
我
pay
怎么
your
给你
fee.
出呢？怎么给你掏啊？跟我有啥关系啊？
What's it got to do with me?
你就补个牙说补怀
You
孕
got your
了，
tooth filled.
你
And you
让我
said
来给
you're
你掏
pregnant.
检
Now
查
you
费
want me to pay for your
你这本
medical
来就怀
fees?
孕，你
You're
来
already
你来找我
pregnant.
了，
You
你
came
这
to
个
find
一个
me
月
for
啥也
this.
没干。
You didn't do anything for a month.
Yes.
就在你们这边
When
补
she
牙
got
之
her
后
filling, she
每
said
天
she
还
wanted
想
to
吐。
puke.
Well, I mean, sure. Like a lot of people, when you get a filling, it's not pleasant, right? Because they use that horrible material or whatever
Yeah.
stuff, and all the drilling and all that makes you feel uneasy. It
No,
makes
do
you
you
feel
know why
queasy.
she wanted to puke? Because she was a month pregnant and had morning sickness.
Well, I mean, like the thing is, they've come back a month later.
Yeah.
You know, it's so silly. Let's see.
哦，你想吐就怀孕了？
So it makes you pregnant.
你就是今天给不给吧？你要不给
You
的
don't give
话
the money
我就
today, I'll
自然
come back
的
every day.
那你这不是不讲理吗
Isn't？that unreasonable?
跟我之前好好的
But
呀
it。was fine. I was fine
那你这
before.
样吧，我
That's how it is. Okay,
我
I'll
那
call
个
the
我
cops.
报警，我让警察过来
They
评
can
评
come and
你，
evaluate you.
好不好？
Yeah.
那你报警，
You call the cops. We'll
我们
leave.
的
If they freaked out.
Yeah, they got called out.
Walk of shame. They don't want to stick around for that. I mean, they don't know.
Yeah.
They genuinely don't know.
Imagine trying to hustle that, though.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine trying to blame being pregnant on getting a filling.
Yes. Imagine that.
It's
Imagine
like-
that. Of all things, what would be a better way to scam that? Make us big for a second. We need to
Yeah.
talk about this. We need
Okay,
to analyze
sure.
this, like Dr. Phil style. What could you technically kind of? You couldn't really do that on anything. could you?
No, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
I mean, yeah. I'm just thinking about this. Like any medical procedure, you go in to get your eyes checked. They're like, we think you need contact lenses or something, and then you're like, why am I pregnant?
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing.
No.
There's no medical procedure I can think of, unless it was artificial insemination.
Yeah, you go in. And get
You
that
go
by
in,
accident.
and you're like, oh,
Oops.
whoops. Yeah, I went to the sperm bank by mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any
It's-
situation where that could happen.
But okay, the thing is, it's true that the sex education in China is very lacking.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
Oh, it's
And
abysmal.
it's all these very bizarre rumors that go around, and it's just like, I mean, basic things like you can't eat ice cream when you're on your period.
Yeah, or else you'll die basically
like-
because
yeah.
you freeze to death
Because
because
it
you're
does-
losing your
yeah,
your
there's-
hot.
Yeah,
chi.
your chi. That's the basic like entry level stuff, which
Yeah.
is, by the way, ubiquitous.
Yes.
Every
Oh,
single
yeah.
every Chinese girl I ever dated
Yeah.
or knew would say that they can't have ice cream on their period.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay,
You're like, all right,
Fine.
you do you.
yeah.
You know.
But then it's things like, oh, you can get pregnant by swimming in a pool.
I mean, that's probably fairly wide held belief.
Mm.
You know, not by like everyone, but like I think
No.
it's probably fairly widely believed. 'Cause
Yeah.
I heard once. I mean, I'll tell you a quick one.
Yeah.
You guys might know this, might not, but in China there was and this happened multiple times. There was a famous case of this where a couple, and I'll try to be appropriate. A couple went into a doctor and they were just so confused. They've been trying to conceive for so long, and they're like, there must be something wrong
this
with my husband. They're thinking about divorce. I think they're like really frustrated. My husband can't get me pregnant, right?
I remember this, yeah.
And so I think it was 4 years or something. They had been trying to conceive, and finally they decided to go to the doctor. And the doctor goes, "Okay." I think they went to the doctor multiple times, but finally the doctor's like, "Okay, show me what you've been doing."
Yeah.
And they kind of demonstrated without, yeah, you
Obviously.
understand.
Yeah.
And what they had been doing was, let's just say, using the wrong orifice.
Yes.
They were using the back door the whole time because they didn't know.
No, they
They
didn't.
didn't know, and they genuinely didn't know, so they hadn't been able to conceive for 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real story.
That's a real story, and it's funny that in China, a lot of people laughed at that, but a lot of people looked at that and said, especially in the countryside, and be like, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, listen, it's one of those subjects that's completely avoided. You don't have proper sex education in school in China.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess. We wanted to show you what you missed on Monday, our very special
Yes.
VIP show. Let's take a look.
Quick. She just smacked herself. Let's be totally honest.
Yeah, this is just
This
like...
is degen shit.
it's-
This is an example of like local channels used to have these absolute trash.
3只
Why are we watching this? This is trash.
Yeah, absolute trash.
Like, we're having such a... Come back, Charlie. Come back. This is the shittiest thing I've ever seen.
What is this anabolic probiotic
this is
yogurt?
The product.
The milk, whatever yogurt stuff.
They always sell milk and yogurt. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. What is in front of the host? What is in front of the host?
Freaking yogurt.
Freaking drinking yogurt. That even the title has a freaking yogurt. Every single freaking time.
Dude, it's every show. China's absurd game shows are wild was our episode 138 of Xiaobanhou. That's our private show, our VIP show that we do on Mondays. And we talked about the generations of Chinese game shows, how they used to be amazing. Now it's just degen nonsense.
Yeah, it was an interesting show. But
we also uncovered a yogurt conspiracy.
Yes, yogurt conspiracy. And on top of that, we also did a live game show with a communist country.
With a communist country. We dialed into a communist country and played a live game show.
Using Morse code. You'll have to see it to understand.
If you like the China show, you're going to love our patron show called Xiaobanhou. The lowest tier, the $5 tier, it's called After Party. It just means that, the one you're watching now, we have like a Q&A afterwards.
We normally cut it out on Monday.
Cut it out on Monday. So that stays up on that one so you guys can see it. It also gets you access to the Discord, which has thousands of people in it. It's one of the best Discords out there.
It's amazing.
It's fantastic. The second one, this is our half-price sale right now. Xiaobanhou is our bonus show, right? It was usually $20 a month. Right now it's $10 a month. Because you don't get to see it live if you're on this tier, but you get it a minute after it goes live.
Yeah, as soon as it's finished, we make it live for the $10 tier.
Exactly, and you don't miss out on any of the other episodes. All of 138 episodes are available to you. We've done exposés of China's alcohol industry, the dating industry. We've done full
lots of fun
crazy good stuff.
We've had Beer Hater Hour, Beer Lover Hour, all these
we'll go
things.
into that in a second.
Okay.
On the live tier, the one that was the original price one is still available, and you'll get to watch live. You get to win a Chinese name. We handwrite Chinese names for you.
Yep.
With a meaning, we think about them, and we have it's called the Wheel of Foshan.
Yeah, the Wheel of Foshan's fun.
And you vote on the next topics, and it's all interactive, and we have live Q&A.
That's correct.
And you don't have to send super chats to get your questions answered. Yeah. So last episode we covered this.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what we do.
This is fun.
The craziest food stuff. I mean, what was it called? A wild lion's head?
Wild lion head.
Yeah, just whatever. That was crazy.
What China looks like. We go on and look at actually what China really looks like in real life beyond the propaganda. We'll pick like a city.
We go into street views and so on.
Everything sucks. We talked about stuff we hate.
Yeah, code attack me.
This is interesting. This is China's rewarding sloth lifestyle, and this is just like a little example of this. China's government's promoting videos of people just being absolute slobs, which is very weird.
Yeah. I guess they don't want people to have ambition.
Yeah.
So they want people to strive to just kind of float along, and
the state won't take care of you, but you can live on very little type idea.
Yeah.
And you don't need to complain or have a revolution.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the idea. Anyway, this is just like a clip. It's disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, those are like bottles of urine down there.
Yeah, for sure. So we covered all those. There's a huge trend of different channels doing that. We covered this travel shield that it's very dangerous
pool strips to say you could drink the water in China, which is crazy.
We covered Lianghua Qingwen, their anti-COVID medicine ads, which were funny.
The fake Russian stores.
They're funding the Russian war.
Yeah, we do the Royal Rumble once a year.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. The beer hater hours are so much fun. We drink beer and talk about things we really hate.
Yes, pause that quick. Okay. Most insane neighbor speeds. These are neighbors fighting with each other.
That's where we came across Mason.
Throwing bricks at his neighbors.
Good old Mason, yeah.
China's neighbor disputes and wars are like something you've never seen before.
It's
very funny and kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
China's not what they expected. We talked, we read people's stories that were fresh off the boat and just got to China and how they were shocked to death.
Yes, exactly. So that's more or less what happens on Monday. It is a small show. It's much more personal, a lot more interaction. It's a lot of fun.
And it's just as long as the China show.
Yeah. We would love to see you there. If you have the means, of course. It's the best way to support us.
It is.
When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.